Hello, welcome back to another one of my streams. Today we are hoping to finish the Nod Cry background quest, but you know, I've done roughly about the first 5 hours last night, which was
Hello. How may I
very
assist?
long and grueling, so hopefully we can do this quickly. Alright. So I'm gonna turn up my volume here. So we need tea, milk, and mint. And we start mixing. This reminds me of like that one event back in like the early.
Good work. Now then.
Alright, let's log in. Alright.
Thanks. Tell you what, I envy people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. Wouldn't come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now, surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I would. Wouldn't trust anyone, really.
Also, I'm eating my breakfast right now, so...
The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith in that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Alright, let's make the second drink.
Hello.
Alright, let's see the ingredient list. Juice. Caramel. No.
Good work.
I don't think this drink would probably be good, but you know.
Doubt the Snezhnayans will stand idly by if this wild hunt problem gets any worse.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Just leave it over there.
Here's the thing.
Can't just some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
Got a plan for that, bitch.
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Ashtown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the wild hunt.
Wait. What are you angling for exactly?
Here's the thing.
Well, what if that was nothing but delusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course, and that's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nashatown. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I get what you mean. Let's just see how this plays out first.
Ooh, seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
Alright.
Hello.
This looks like it's probably gonna be like
Good
some
work.
Sprite.
Now then.
it's never.
Oh, so this order was you?
Indeed. So,
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right.
Then come, sit. Hints is the name. I help out at the...
Paimon's name is Paimon.
anyway, help me keep an eye out, all right?
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for your help back then.
So, you've known each other a long time?
That's right. I came to Nodcry with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino and the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly carved out a living for myself.
That's a huge favor. Huh. So Nefer can be a nice person sometimes, huh?
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal. Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than basic machine repair and component manufacture. I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be a trainee who couldn't weld a wire to save his life. Got the scoldings to show for it, too. It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
He's the one responsible for maintaining Yehoda's robotic arm.
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosi have a mechanical arm too?
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave me its blueprint, I could hammer one out. Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like it, so...
All the more reason to be proactive and do your part. Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me.
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted, but most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current wild hunt crisis?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my ear to the ground for you, and naturally, my lips will stay tightly sealed.
Then we'll take our leave. Enjoy your drinks. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends, and he's had contact with all manner of clients. Since he's never heard of the Wild Hunt exhibiting the power to imitate familiar faces, might it be safe to assume that our Phantom wants to keep that a secret?
Huh. That does sound worth noting. How about we go talk to a few more people?
A good idea. And one our upcoming activity will facilitate. Let me show you how it's done. Come, back to the bar.
Alright, let's go.
Thank you for waiting, everyone. The roulette show did...
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand. Joining us, new girl? No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Oh? That's more like it.
Since we have a new friend with us today, let me go over the rules in brief. The wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. Participants must take turns to spin the pointer of the inner circle. Whatever beverage it stops at, our lucky the drinks are divided into juice, tea, and apple. Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll during a round of drinking. One participant may choose another with less points than them and pose a question.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day. Defeats the purpose.
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know,
just in case they decide to pour heavy. Then...
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way...
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, I have decided to sponsor a grand prize for this grand occasion. A single serving.
What? Do my ears deceive me?
Dark horse.
And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go, they will gain the right to...
High risk, high reward.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling.
Alright, this seems like we're gonna be cooked.
Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Let's go!
Wow!
Oh, my turn. All right, man. Fess up. You've been making a killing lately. Where's it all been
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Void...
A normal drink, huh?
We've reached the final round of the roulette showdown.
I gotta say, you monsters really know your alcohol. These recipes are super good.
You're up.
Whoa! New face here.
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Hey, will you be alright?
Whoa! She actually... Nice job! No wonder you monsters have such a reputation. Me? Absolutely. If there was something... Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing. Either way, there's...
I see some downcast faces.
Says who?
Cause you...
In that...
Hello, ma'am. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Are they playing cards? I'm on spy some elemental dice.
Same as usual then? One die, 100,000 mora.
I'm not here to do business with you.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your ledger of arrears?
Oh, so this is a business deal.
So, let's go over this again. One... Then we have...
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers. The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Then I won't beat around the bush. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations they'll soon be bombarding.
That's a lot.
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, all right? I'm not done. Now, the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? You're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all. Adventurers do that too. And maybe some just go poof by themselves.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-wild...
What could that even mean?
I've got two theories. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can... If you're interested, I'd recommend
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well.
Please, stop.
Oh, stop that. Why, let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect for your independent intelligence gathering. An answer to a simple question for 50,000 off your debt. Have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly? Or experiencing something akin to, say, an illusion?
No, nothing like that.
Nothing at all, hmm?
Hey! No means no, all right? This is about my dignity as an intel pro.
Okay. Well...
You really are the same as ever.
And you've learned quite well. Go on, then. I'll swing by again. Sometime soon, perhaps.
Ugh.
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the difference afterwards. Rather dishonest dealing, if I may say so. As luck would have it, he would only purchase information from me when he was just about done negotiating with his buyer. So I arranged a little something just for him. A painful lesson, you might call it.
Ooh, that sounds brutal.
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. It was more about the message, really. In any case, I believe that's all we'll get here. Let's go through what we've learned outside.
Alright, so... Nope, wrong way. Already about 18 minutes into the quest. Let's see. This is mostly like dialogue stuff, but let me log into Hoya Lab real quick and catch the daily rewards.
Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so let's try piecing it all together.
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so each statement corroborates the others.
What in Teyvat could that phantom be planning?
Agreed. Instances of the what you, in which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind? And why would they want the moon map? I'll continue investigating along these two lines. We can reconvene again if any progress is made.
I'm back! Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda. Take a break. You've earned it.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, isn't the cannon about to go off? I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until...
Huh.
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of... Isn't that just so cool? I mean, miraculous. Like a miracle created through countless careful calculations.
It has been a while since the last time it fired. Go on, feel free to go watch. Work can wait for a while.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come?
Might as well. Fruits of our labor.
Woohoo! Let's go! Captain!
Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh?
Oh, for sure. And even if that wasn't how it worked, if only I had...
Hey, don't think like that.
Really? They think that? Oh, I'll do my best the next time we work together. For sure.
Hey, look! It's starting!
This is kind of cool.
Nice one.
Finally, all fixed up. Nothing to fear now.
Awesome! Felt that one in my bones.
Whew. That sure was.
I feel so...
You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so...
I've got some mechanical talents, sure. But this job... Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well.
Alright, let's see. Let's see.
My potted plant on the porch is dying.
Now let's go
I was watering it every day.
collect our dailies real quick.
Add Astro...
And
Thank you for
then we'll go. Let's see, how many sigils do I have? You can offer them from your inventory now? Oh, no. It takes you to the statue. I was about to say, because that would have been cool. But yeah, I've been collecting these. I wanna get all the Luna Oculus, so I can just, you know, put the thing to the max, like first try, instead of, you know, going back and forth. And I know it's not gonna be like the max, but it'll be like the max for this patch. Hold up, I need a... see, how much do I have now? Alright, so that means I have 74 wishes saved up. I've been really good at not spending my wishes. I'm very proud of myself.
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone? Yeah. Hey there, Llama. We're back.
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been...
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place. And since you're...
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
I think I've got the gist of it. In any case...
What do you see?
Oh my god, is this when the twins enter to that? Oh my god, I'm so smart.
Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago.
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
Yeah, we should go see.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the...
Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutara after all. We best check if she's... See you later then.
Bring it!
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing. Dizzy. It's like... Wait, is that? I sense the moon's power.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui.
Come on, don't even think about that.
I might need your assistance.
Oh, give me your hand. to Earth. Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better? Significantly, the moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water.
I think I sensed some other change.
That is the moon goddess's favor. It is harmless. Speaking of which, do you want to be the moon marrows? Because it's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case. It is the remains of Arya. So it does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this? Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense... And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon. But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who, but after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 after Arya's death, the iridescent moon's remains have never been found. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon... I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon. Forget controlling it. Wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then? No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core. You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon. Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power? Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you do not wish to become one? That's not really the problem here. Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should... I do not desire it. Huh? Nor does it desire to come to me. And... when I came into contact with its power, I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess.
Guess it's stuck with me for now, then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Wow, my dear, and it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here. Not some run-of-the-mill The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon... Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone... That seems to ring a bell. Huh? Is it really? My colleagues used to mention someone. Back when I was still with the... He hailed from Conria. Conria? Well, we don't know if the Phantom I only know what others called him. Huh. There was that title... wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he?
Huh? If that was the case...
I have heard that he disappeared not long, but when I asked my colleagues where he went... Why would they say that? The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's Wait, hold up, pause. There's a... I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember. Oh. Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal The present phenomenon may have inherited the same Oh, to think that we're up against one of the that's way too much for us to handle. And even then... Oh? What did you just... that's your... Did you just... laugh? No. She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something? No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment. She seemed quite chic. Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that. Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. now that we know how... If a Tui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Cry were to stand against him. Perhaps some...
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed?
Sure. That was quick. As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand.
Alright, so we're gonna see what happened when they landed. That's actually so cool. Alright, let's see. I'm interested to see what their spaceship looks like. Oh, their spaceship looks so cool.
Lumine, come on, we have to leave the...
What? Our spaceship. No one left the ship during that time. But...
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secret
Is Aether still in the spaceship?
Like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
All right.
Will you need my help? I could help you conceal the marrow. You could? Oh, detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using like this.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
Can you sense it? You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Are you always here, Columbina?
Dislike strangers. Slightly better.
Yeah. The Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them.
I will
She seems kind of tired. Either way, thanks for agreeing to help.
It wasn't much. The flowers here.
Best let her rest. slice of joy. Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who...
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name. Let's keep this news confidential. But if this Rarier is as you describe...
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together. Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Notcry. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch.
Thank you. The Frost... In addition, the winds of... Whether our foe is the Fatui...
Let's see.
Come, children. It's time to offer up your prayers to...
Nothing's going right lately. Is a good night's sleep too much to ask for?
There, I know. If nothing is going right, then nothing is the problem. And if nothing is the problem, everything is going to be alright.
You really think so?
I could not say. Please get some rest.
I'm gonna give each one a hit on the head with my wrench. I gotta see for myself. Oh, Traveler! Paimon! Hi, I know. It feels like it, but anyway.
I know. It appears my analysis was correct.
Huh?
You were getting upset over nothing, but now that the Traveler and Paimon are here, your mood, conclusion.
Huh? Well, I can't. Oh, what's the matter? Oh, it's nothing major. People keep getting into fights around here, and last night they crashed right into my workshop. All the clinking and clanking makes it hard to. Oh, sounds like the clink clank from Kage Craft Shop.
Do not be alarmed. It's a
treasure hoarders. Sorry. Yeah, before Inefa came back, all I could do was hide in the workshop.
I already cleared them out last night.
Wow. So, well, the sleeping problem. Nice. No, not impressive. There's a
Correct.
My bots don't just break down. And we'll find them and make a... Yeah! But first, I need to figure out which... How are you going to do... By staring him down. You gotta put a... Okay, so... I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just drag... Whoa! How's that fit? Okay then. Ahem. Alright, listen up, you three. One of you has... we'll let you off. But just this one. You stared them down all right, Traveler. Notice anything off? Come on! It's clearly the one... Yep, that's it! What did I say? A little psychological pressure? Come on! I know! Ineppa! We caught him! Do you need to check him over?
Analyzing. Exterior. No anomalies detected.
Huh. Must be the processor then. Let me open him up and have a look. Uh-oh! He's on the run again! Catch him! What? Is that him?
No, those are scrap sort.
Okay, well, but we... Try sucking him out! Oh, finally! What? Huh? You can... No, it's not... There's no way they have awareness like Ineppa. It seems like he can communicate.
Can you mind your own business?
Jeez, what?
Oh, just you wait. If you don't get out of my sight, I'll round you all up and send you straight to
The fortress of Marrowseed. What kind of place is that?
What is it again? Marrowpeed. Yeah. Would you stop with the personal questions?
Whoa! What do you mean, girl?
I'm a girl.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened, but something is definitely wrong here. This isn't the prospector bot I know, that's for sure. Well, guess the only way to find out is to open you up and see what's going on.
Don't come any closer! Somebody help!
It's okay. I'm a girl, too.
That doesn't change anything!
Apologies. Traveler in Paimon. Aino prefers to devote... Perhaps it would be best to...
Weird. Aino, Ineppa, we're here.
Greetings.
I mean, I found the source of the mouth. What?
The bot has the wrong core.
It has the wrong core? It's no big deal. The problem is, this really? Is that what? No idea. Wow. It even...
The core originates from Fontaine, but little is known about this technology.
Yeah, but it's not all bad news. I'm on a chart. I doubt it, but I'm the best protected part.
In the event that my core sustained damage,
Knock on wood, knock on wood. Your core is gonna...
I was engaging in a hypothetical discussion.
Doesn't matter, you still gotta...
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Huh? Anyway, I bet there's other data preserved, and I'm gonna Man, this bingo! That's who replaced the original bingo? That has to be the answer. You know what happened the day before it started malfunctioning? The Fatui chased a group of treasure hoarders. I'm thinking the treasure hoarders stole the core from the Fatui and needed a place to... Makes sense, don't you think?
Of course. In fact, intel from the Curatorium appears to corroborate this hypothesis. Several of Marinette's subordinates were robbed on their way back to... Their leader is a silver-haired woman wearing a hood. As for the remaining...
Wow! So Paimon was right!
Actually, this group has only...
Who cares? Yehoda said they're just a bunch of... Yeah. If those treasure hoarders really did mean to hide, let them come. If they're nice, I'll even share my crunkakes with them. And if they're mean... Enough, can you get little Chard... Okay, hold on to your hat.
What did you just call me?
Come on, we have to call you something. What kind of name is that? Oh, so use Lombro as a last name. Huh, I kind of like it. You're stuck with it either... don't think it likes the sound of that.
Correction. This bot has no capacity.
Huh? Why? Because it's core. Like, remember how I found the word chard in the day? Oh, so that's how it works. Anyway, we can figure all that out later. First, why don't you take the reins, Traveler? Nice job! You've got some engineering chops, that's for... And thanks to you, I'm now the I expect good work out of you, little we gotta do something about that temper of yours. There. Much cuter. Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, Paimon, I can make them into flowers or use them to upgrade my console. Oh, and I don't expect you to hand them... Deal? Awesome! Turns out Inepa was right all along. Everything is gonna be all right. Good luck out there on your travels. I hope everything goes all right.
Adventure time!
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen! We've got up...
Threat level.
Please. You were there when we fight. True. But, well, we'll just get Inepa to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking forward to this back. Of course! This is... Sure.
I know.
Oh, right. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? Wait, what? Yeah. I'll send it... Oh.
The data concur... His character has...
Oh. That makes it even... Hey! What? Either way, I'm not... Got it. Let's go then. Become...
My tasks are incomplete.
All right.
Adventure time!
there's any chance of us getting in with it. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a...
Never!
I came over to take a look as soon as I Before we start, shall we see if we... Indeed. Quick, keep your eyes peeled for any clues.
But how are we supposed to get in?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork, check.
All right then.
Shishich, my old friend. Phyllis...
Greetings. If the murder happened not long ago, the sergeant made no obvious...
Entering
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report. Specifically, that...
Flint's?
We have tried to contact...
Very odd indeed.
So...
To be honest, I'm not... He also had no disagreements with the sergeant major that we know of. But...
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir and...
Yeah!
None as far as I...
Yeah! They would have often gone out on me.
Yes. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that...
But no matter what...
Precisely. He likely knew then that the real Flint... We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to...
Then we've got to...
Steady now.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is... I'll have you know that this is top secret...
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward. The beach is all yours.
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rarir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush. Hey! What?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying. Setting aside the matter of evidence, tossing him into a swirling... And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid...
Yeah, you're...
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress, this light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination with...
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hey, you! Whoa! Is that...
Will at last part ways.
Monsters! Hey there! Hey there! Hey there! Hiya! Ha! Ha-ha! Have fun! This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must... There's... Huh? Why isn't he giving off... The fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him? Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern! be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
o perezoso. Sí, o éramos. Llamador de caches y blanco, calum. Io sei una sinistro. Senti che sto.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first.
tutto mi nettorai desmerte.
You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern, no!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume. So, that vile phantom hiding inside the wild...
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sense. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern. Might I ask what magic that was? And an enviable constitution it is.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on wild hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar, yet I freely confess to being it. Afterwards I wound... It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times. Though I could not destroy him, but I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my... Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard...
Yeah, throwing it away...
Only those who... Either way, I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. They alone have the ability. They usually don't...
Yep.
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged...
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who...
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast, then. But if Rarer could have shaped...
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should.
Ah.
So not only is this Rarir ruthless, but a purveyor. You might not be familiar with... Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. And his orders were to... He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results.
Oh.
But every year they... In truth, everyone had nothing the higher-ups would think. He's doing... Whereas his subordinates would think. So he waited. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason.
Oh.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this?
Could Rarer be it?
Could you? We shall just have to I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not.
Yeah.
Since you two can.
Oh?
You'll know when.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty calm. Hello?
Ah, you're the specialist.
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is if there's anything else you'd like to look into. Sadly, no. The motive behind, but considering
We'll do our part too. Phew, we're in. Thanks, but we still know nothing about. Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud.
This lantern may have a. I calculated that you would have already entered. So, as I thought.
The perks of.
But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed. Just. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nashatown. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. Well, when we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating. You mean this?
I'm not well versed in
No, that's not right. It doesn't mean that the components are but the real problem is that, yeah, he even helped us find the It could still be a coincidence, but considering it...
The Soci you met could have been
That's right!
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with...
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. Remember to pick me up by the window.
it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for we're investigating.
So see. You know what?
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days. His mechanical arm is a spec. As such, they usually take several days. And I understood. And eventually, what's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks.
Good night. Hope the
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while we're 8 days ago, with the immense gap in strength between them. The job was finished in a perhaps his master.
You're saying... Still see...
This also... But how would that help? Assuming he played...
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually.
Yeah, we should...
A reasonable... My colleagues have... That would be good.
Phew, back inside.
Had you already sensed the unique... I see. Fortunate then.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with...
You mean to ask why I'm going to...
Yeah!
Your deductions, you know humans, but some things that...
So...
Have you heard of how this race is...
We've heard some...
I once turned my heart toward humanity. And thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all...
Is that what...
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps, but I was freshly awoken. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery. Well... Well, I believe it. Nonetheless, tomorrow I shall...
Will you need us to get...
Oh, I'll be fine.
Can you even go back there right now?
Thanks for the reminder. And even if someone...
All right then, we'll trust you.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep the...
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
doing?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
Happens. Your business here is done for. You want that?
Or are you in cahoots with him?
What happened? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? Duh! This is so... It's not like all the unusual stuff. Okay!
Hey!
My apology.
Hold on!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you in Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your
And what hole did you...
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting?
This is a matter of utmost Exactly!
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all...
Wait! It's...
All right. I suppose that's the only...
Oh, alright then.
Well, I'd say that's...
Come on,
No sign of Flint's.
But how can...
Done searching, are we? Guess it's... So, Paimon, you've been waiting...
Yeah.
My inside... Then, early this everyone started... And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And that's where
I got her to climb up.
Aw, come on.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that...
Might he intend...
Well,
Oh?
What?
Let's have this discussion over at my place. I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare now.
In that case,
Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep
If I were him, I would...
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? Some of these...
As much as...
Maybe... 'cause that'd be...
Yeah, I'm confident... Oh,
Our lab could serve...
in other words...
Lightkeeper operate. Meanwhile, the...
Then we best act fast.
A feeling we all...
There are 3 wild hunt sites.
Works for me. Enough and I will...
The curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is...
Let's head out then. We'll meet back...
Understood.
Time is of the essence now.
Gotcha!
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Bring it!
No one's guarding this place to...
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult, yes. But it is all to expose the true intentions.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a
Many strange things happen.
But that... Hey! Come out!
Wild hunt.
Hey! Another file's moving!
Are we being given?
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Huh. Okay then. Paimon will read this one. Phew! Finally finished.
The material I've read through has all been about past wild hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us. Alright. All these
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge wild hunt events, a smaller and look. All the...
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before...
Some of these records...
And here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby...
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone's sealing powers watertight exact.
Paimon feels like she's almost get...
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, and while
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with it.
What are you referring to?
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly? That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look. Ah.
It's Karen!
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire?
No time for speculation. He's already made his... If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might...
What should we do?
Let's go to the cannon. One moment.
Go! Fly! Now...
You're here.
Human, but it is also thanks to you.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry.
Such faith. But will the inhabitants, when all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they... This is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this all. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilate.
You were waiting for us to...
Of course. In their folly.
Well, sir, you see this fragment. It once haunted your dreams. But now it's...
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of... Every last fragment calls to me.
What do you even...
Huh.
Serendipity guided the fragments to... But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly while that which you hold in your hand.
So that's why it responded.
Only by...
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power.
Are you completely crazy?
Dying? What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. I've adapted to this. It will not be a full... Still, I suspect the Kavaki will have rendered you down.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light! Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without...
Its defensive barrier has also been activated. Likely...
The air is thick with fear and anxiety.
You're here. Looks like this was... Yehoda's gone in to scout...
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's... But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it.
How could they still be thinking about Mora?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities, even those who flee without reserve. After all, a gamble that might rewrite...
Even so...
Well, seeing as you...
Affirmative.
Well, about that... What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me!
They might. If Rerir... For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility. High. If they... We will face strong resistance.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. Oh, you're back.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target?
Assessing risk level.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the...
And we must ensure that her trust...
Most of those we've met so far have been Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're...
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you...
it's you, Rixa.
I do, yes. But why are you here?
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never... But you chose to leave the island. You had the... It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice. Not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes. Please, have faith in our. Thank you. Then come.
All right.
Seems we chose the.
Huh? You're not.
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves. You won't let you pass. Creature, aren't you?
Time to teach this lesson, Lady Moonchanter. Go.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Enougha, give her a crunkake.
Orders received and...
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that otherwise rifts will... If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then I am no god. But so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against...
Let's go, Enougha. This way up. Let's go, Enougha. This way up. Let's go, Enougha. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Let's go, Enougha. This...
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry. What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact. Ultimatum protocol.
Ding dong, water bomb! Go claw!
Defensive mode engaged. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Go claw!
Annihilation
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition.
Aw.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passa sax, iti ipotutos. Necritus necrus baptus, canis omnes tu solos pentusi. Osesticos palatini piratur resurricu, topirtu aethion feratum.
that's not...
Sluggish. Torpid. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
Verfnir. Rhine-daughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You matter not. Does anything in this world... None of it You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia! No, wait! This isn't over! We're safe?
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to...
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands. And then well,
You're not afraid to speak your mind.
Still, what do we do now?
We did block most of the Kuvaki, but we still don't know what his aim...
After you left, I could know...
That means it's...
A question, When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy.
No.
I see.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how...
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb...
Go now, all of you. Do not worry. My strength.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few towns, but the Reikir of Solnar...
It seems we have done something akin... I'm sorry.
He said that this world, if his objective...
Is there, just kidding, just kidding.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? That's right. And it still works on normal Wild Hunt anomaly.
Flints, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the light.
My thanks.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often...
Point taken.
You mean, you're being promoted? Was Paimon the...
Well... There's a certain gem... Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course. Slowly, I have achieved to... Perhaps his end was tragic. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor...
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. But we will pursue him to the last. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Okay.
Either way, the land light bearer, with your blood you have paved the even as we until it. Thank you for.
Hey, it's the Wanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet? Alambina! What are you doing here?
What?
Yeah? But aren't you afraid the Fatui?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture. And the...
Well, it's good to...
However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and... Well, we can take you to grab a bite.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear, now that he has donned a But that power of his, I cannot say if that fixation, perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation. Well, Well then, and what plan is that precisely? Well, I could not gain any insight into his scheme, now that he has donned a shape and form. But that power of his, I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moon. Perhaps understanding the Well, Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, and what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear, now that he has donned a But that power of his, I cannot say if that, perhaps understanding the subject. Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular. Well, Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experiment? And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I could not gain any insight into it, now that he is. But that power, I cannot. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to Well, Well then, and what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say. I could look into the eternal, but after our preview, perhaps, and I doubt, there are many who could accomplish. I still wish to return to the moon. That is where the answers lie buried.
Interesting. You followed me this far.
Haha! Right, right. Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
I really want to go traveling.
Shower me with praise! Letting brave names echo! Watch out! Hey there! Ha! Everybody stand back! Let the mountain rain portal! Let my name echo in song! Attack! Pass the rain! Hey there!
Skibbity! Oh!